for one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. But right away, they'll change the look. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. This will go to Henry out wide. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now, this defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Powell throwing on 1st down here. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And they'll get this down to the 10. 14 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Powell completing the quick throw out wide. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Complete to number 15. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there? Well, here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership in the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got him, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Andrews' first catch, good for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Waddle, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pickett back to throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that he got into his head a little bit.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, Howell now. And that one almost intercepted. But it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's 3rd down. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Howell down to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Howell going to audible to something else. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Howell, 3rd and goal. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Packers defense.
They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to...
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll get that out wide to Waddle. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Pickett.
And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Howell.
And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them. But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The Packers at 9-7 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4. Off play action, Pickett.
They'll roll him out right.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Back to throw, Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Now 3rd down and 7. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. First and 10, here's Pickett. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second down, here's Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now thrown incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Pickett on 4th down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Packers Packers are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Howell throwing on third down here.
Allen has it left side. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Howell.
Allen's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Howell looking to throw again.
He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rolling to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
first down. Howell
going up top. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Trey Palmer, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Pickett's throw brought in by Austin.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chicago.
A first down carry for Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Pickett going to move his guys around.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Pickett back to throw.
Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
And strong running here in the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Za'Darius Smith able to get him down.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. This time they'll throw it with Howell.
And he rifles one incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Howell throwing on 1st down here.
Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. Trent McDuffie on the return. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Pass complete downfield. It's Raymond. Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Pickett. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Bears on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right.
On it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Picked up by Jordan Poyer.
And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
Za'Darius Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And marking down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Howell try to pick it up on third. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Fourth down. Howell. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Bears are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, Howell to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing here, Howell. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Packers! Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Howell throwing for it. He'll buy some time right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Pickett sets up play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Off play action. Pickett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about